Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I vlogged, but as you guys can tell from the title of this video, I just experienced my 6th miscarriage in a row. And so that's why I have not been on social media at all. Like I haven't been vlogging, I haven't been on Instagram. I haven't anything. Like people have been reaching out, like trying to make sure everything is okay. And I'm okay, but I'm not okay. I am on my healing journey now. Today is March 17th as I am filming this, and I had my DNC on March 14th. But yeah, I just wanted to intro this video and also talk to you guys about our fertility journey as well, because I know a lot of you guys are probably like, how are you on your 6th miscarriage? Like, why aren't you guys doing anything to prevent this from happening? Are you guys seeing a fertility doctor? All of that. And so yes, we are seeing a fertility doctor right now. We actually met with our fertility doctor for the first time 2 days after I found out I was pregnant. Me and Brandon had already started all of their fertility testing. They had us run a bunch of blood work. They had Brandon do a sperm sample. And so we basically had our first meeting with our doctor to go over all of those results. And basically all of those results came back fine. Like we looked perfect. Like I wasn't even measuring at my age, and I'm literally turning 40 in like a couple days, and like everything looked great. Brandon looked great, like everything looked great. And so she literally couldn't tell us why we were having all of these miscarriages. So the next thing that she did recommend for us to do was for Brandon to do some genetic testing, which I had already done. So he needed to do his genetic testing, and then she wanted me to do they wanted to basically check my uterus. So they were gonna like insert my uterus with saline and look around in there and just make sure there was like no damage done to my uterus. And so I had to tell her then, like, hey, you know, I'm pregnant, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that test. And she was like, oh, wow, okay. She was like, you couldn't wait for us, huh? And I was like, nope, I guess not. Although me and Brayden had been like super careful up until this point, because I had my last miscarriage back in July. And here we were again. The doctor did run some HCG blood draws for me to make sure my HCG was rising accordingly, and she also ran progesterone to make sure my progesterone was rising accordingly. And that was the first time any doctor has ordered a progesterone test. And you guys, mind you, all the other times I got pregnant, I asked like the doctors to run progesterone and they just would not run it for me. So I was so happy that, you know, when I did find out that I was pregnant, that this doctor ordered it for me, because I was just like, what if that's been the cause of why all of these other pregnancies did not stick, is because my progesterone wasn't rising accordingly. Maybe I needed progesterone supplement. So I was so happy that she was ordering that test for me. So basically all of our fertility stuff got put on hold. She was just like, you know, wishing us luck, saying she hoped she didn't see us back in here. So now all of that got put on hold. But I actually already put in a call to my fertility doctor. I'm going to be meeting with her in the next couple weeks here to go over the game plan. I know that I'm probably gonna have to get like my first period. My HCG needs to go back down to like 0, all of those things, before we probably can start our testing again. Brandon can go and do his genetic stuff, but they're not gonna be able to take a look at my uterus and all of that until I'm like fully healed. But yeah, that's pretty much where we are now. But like I said, I did vlog the last 9 weeks of my life, the 9 weeks of the pregnancy journey. I'm literally starting from the beginning, like finding out I'm pregnant, telling Brandon that I'm pregnant. And that first part of the video, unfortunately, I did lose my camera. I lost my camera on the plane when we had to go to South Carolina, if you guys watched my last vlog. And so all of that footage was on that camera. So all I have is my iPhone footage. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll that vlog footage now. Okay, I'm going to flip both of them over at the same time. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. I had a really good feeling, so.
What?
Can you help me with something?
What do you eat? Oh gosh. Okay. Man, I can't handle another one. Oh, my goodness. Are you sure?
Yeah, I took 3 tests.
When did you take them?
I took one yesterday.
Oh, man. Mm-hmm.
And then I took these today.
All right, well, guess we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Yep. All right, we are currently waiting for the doctor to come in. Brandon is here.
I'm here.
And yeah, so we'll see. I should be 6 weeks and 3 days today, so we'll see what baby is measuring, praying that there is a baby on the screen. So yeah, feeling super nervous, but I think everything is going to be okay. So basically, since I've had prior ectopic, they have to check to make sure that the baby is in the uterus and not in my fallopian tube. So that's why they make me come in early. So like the person on the phone was like, oh yeah, you have to be seen within 24 to 48 hours of me calling. So, or else I would have waited to call because I didn't want to come in this week. I'd rather have come next week when I'm not 6 weeks, because every time we have never gotten past the 6 week mark since Janae. So it's like every time we hit 6 weeks, like 2-3 days and baby stops growing. And then plus if you're further along too, you can like see more on the ultrasound. So yeah. I don't know. It depends on what they say. So whatever happens in this appointment is going to determine what happens next. So they might make me wait 2 weeks. They might make me wait a week. I don't know. Hello. Hey, Jennifer.
Okay, I feel like I'm seeing a possible heartbeat in there, but I'm also so this is the uterus, and there appears to be like a sac inside the uterus. Yeah, will you hold on that until I'll tell you when I'm ready, because
Okay.
And then so where I'm seeing like a possible early fetal pole is in there, and it's like I see that pulsating. I see something pulsating, but the appearance is a little different from the usual. It's like there's something.
I think I see like the pulsing, the moving.
Yeah, I see the pulsating, but I'm not seeing like clear landmarks on the actual embryo. Hang on one second. Brandon, I just want to, is it okay if I call one of the other doctors just to have someone?
So how many weeks are you? 5? 4?
6.
Oh, 6.
6 weeks, 3 days.
Are you supposed to see a heartbeat at 6?
I don't think so.
Oh.
But they should see like something. All right, so the doctor couldn't really see anything very clearly on the ultrasound, so it may be too early, but she wants me to go over to radiology and schedule an appointment. So that's what we're gonna do now, and then she wants me to do another HCG blood draw, so we shall see what happens. Okay, you guys, it is a couple hours later, and I just needed some time to like take everything all in, and I ate and everything. Feeling a little bit better, because if I do not eat, then I am not feeling great, like, at all. But yeah, the ultrasound wasn't very clear, if you can tell from the footage. They had another doctor come in. They couldn't, like, they see something, but they don't see something. So it was very confusing, you guys. So she wanted me to go to the radiology department to schedule an appointment with them. So I have an appointment with them on February 21st at like 8 in the morning or something like that. So I literally have to wait like a week and a half to be seen, because today is the 12th as I'm filming this. So yeah, I have to wait 9 days to go to this ultrasound, which sucks, but I mean, at least that's more time. So hopefully they can actually see something by then, because if they don't see something by then we know something is up. But it's weird. Like, she said she saw something, and then she saw a flicker, which could be a heartbeat. So I'm just like, what is it? Like, what is going on? So I don't know, you guys. So I'm putting it in God's hands right now. We are waiting for some blood work to come back. I did an HCG blood draw, and I feel like she did some other tests, because I had like 4 vials that they took. And I asked the guy what it was, and some of the stuff I was just like, I don't know what that is. And then our fertility doctor had also had like some tests going, but I think they were just left on my chart. But I just did everything. I was like, whatever is on my chart, just do it. You're taking my blood anyway, just take it. I did get one test result back already, and it was just an HCG, like, positive. It didn't give me like a number. So I was like, that's weird. I've never had one of those come back. But maybe she just wanted to see if I was positive for a pregnancy. I don't know. So that one was weird. But yeah, you guys, that is the update as of now. Once I get more of my blood test results back, I will update you guys on everything. But as of right now, I don't really know what is going on. So yeah, it's just playing the waiting game right now. And then, I mean, the biggest one is going to be the HCG test results too, because if they haven't doubled since my last HCG blood draw, I did my last HCG blood draw on January 31st, I believe it was. And my numbers were like 1634 or something like that. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. But when me and Brandon calculated if it had doubled from each day since then, I should be like in the 104,000 range is what my HCG should be at. So we shall see, you guys. But I'm just trying to stay positive, staying optimistic, putting this in God's hands, and just going from there. Like, overall, I'm feeling good. I haven't had any spotting, any bleeding, which is something that I've had with each one of those miscarriages. Like, the first miscarriage back in November of 2022, I miscarried immediately, like right after finding out that I was pregnant. I started miscarrying. The second one was ectopic. The third one happened, 2023, November of 2023. And that one, the baby ended up having an extra chromosome. Then I got pregnant again February of last year, and we did another D&C with that one. And then I got pregnant again July of last year, and that one I did the pills on that one. Every single time I've had some form of spotting or something, so that's why it's always been like mind-boggling for me, because with all my other pregnancies, I've never had one drop of blood. Not with Jasmine, not with Belle, not with Janae. I never had a single drop of blood. Like, nothing was ever wrong. But this pregnancy, no drop of blood. So I'm just like, what is going on? And we talked to our fertility doctor. All of our test results, perfect. Brandon's perfect. I'm perfect. I'm not even showing like my age, which I'm going to be 40 next month. And I'm showing like I have a healthy egg reserve, all the things. Like, so it's just mind-boggling. So I'm just really praying and trying to stay positive, which is very hard to stay positive after having 5 losses. Like, it's very hard. And so just trying to stay positive. I will keep you guys updated on everything, and once I figure out everything, I'll let you guys know. I'm going to take you guys along with me every step of the way. And yeah, so, all right. Okay, it's like a couple minutes later, you guys, and I actually just got another result that came through. So, we're going to look at it. Give me a moment to pull up my account, and I just threw all the Valentine's stuff back there. So I need to decorate for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is in 2 days, and I have not decorated, you guys. Okay, it says my numbers are 43,455, which I feel like that might not be right because I felt like my number should have been in the 104,000 range if I was doubling from the last one. So I don't know if that's good or not. I mean, they're going up because my last result was at 1,635. So it's really going to be hard for me to try to break that down. So I'm just going to wait until I take my next test on Friday and praying that that doubles. Hey guys, I just got a message from my doctor, so I'm going to see what this says. I'm sorry to see the ultrasound appointment is scheduled so far out. I placed the order in a different way and left a message for them to get to you ASAP. Okay, that's good because I know I'm like, they said that they wanted this like ultrasound done in like the next couple days and they literally can't schedule it until the 21st. So hopefully I will get a call. Could you also try calling to get a sooner appointment? I apologize for the inconvenience. After it is scheduled, I can make a follow-up appointment for you. I see your HCG levels over 50,000 and please repeat in 2 days. My HCG level was not at 50,000. It was at 43. Am I tripping? Okay, anyways. All right, you guys, it is now Friday, February 14th. I went and did another blood draw this morning and I just got the results. So I'm gonna look at them and see if they've doubled. So it's at 61,151, so they definitely went up, but I'm not sure if that's doubling. So I'm going to put it in my handy dandy calculator here. So it doesn't look like it quite doubled, I don't think. It says a 2-day change equals 40.7% increase. So I don't know, you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna wait until my doctor emails me and then I will let you know what they say, but I don't know if this is good or bad, so yeah. All right, you guys, it is Wednesday, February 19th. I'm about to go inside the doctor's right now behind me and go and do another blood draw. So I contacted my doctor yesterday because I hadn't heard anything from them since, I feel like I hadn't heard anything from her since Wednesday, so like a week ago. And even after I did my HCG blood draw last Friday, I didn't hear anything from her. So like I messaged yesterday like, hey, you know, is my HCG good? Do I need to do another HCG? I also wanted to get my progesterone checked again because I just want to make sure it's still going up and not going down, because if it is, then, you know, I'm going to need a progesterone supplement. So I was just like, hey, you know, what's going on? But she's like a traveling doctor that I saw. And so one of the other doctors finally got back to me yesterday and was like, yeah, go ahead and repeat HCG, ordered progesterone. So I'm going to go inside right now and do that, and then hopefully I'll get those results in a couple hours. And yeah, and then I have my ultrasound on Friday, so hopefully I will know more information by Friday. So yeah, it's been driving me crazy this last week because it was a week ago that I did my first ultrasound where they didn't really see much besides the gestational sac. So yeah, all right, let me get in here and do this because I'm supposed to be in there like literally right now. So yeah, I will check back in with you guys once we're done. All right, you guys, blood draw is done. So we'll see what these results say, and then I'm gonna need to go back on Friday. So I guess when I'm here on Friday after I do my ultrasound, I'll just do another set of labs, I guess, because I'm not gonna know my results. That's the thing, like, I'm not going to know my results of the ultrasound on Friday until it gets posted on my portal or until my doctor contacts me, because this ultrasound isn't like an in-office appointment. It's the big one. And I hate that they can never tell you anything. They can't show you the screen. So it's like, you know, nothing. So yeah, hopefully my doctor will get back to me right away. Hopefully the results will post right away, because I don't want to have to go all weekend, like, not knowing. Like, it's already been like so much anxiety, like, as it is. So yeah, hopefully that won't be the case. So yeah, all right, you guys, as soon as I get my results, I will update you guys on what my numbers are, praying that they are going up, praying that my progesterone is going up, because I'm definitely still feeling all of the symptoms. Like, I do not feel good right now. I've been snacking on crackers like all day, every day. It's like I have to get food in me first thing in the morning or I'm a mess. Like I feel like I have to like snack all day. If I don't get food in me, if I go so long without food, that's when I just go like downhill. And I have like no food at home and stuff right now, so I'm probably gonna try to figure out some food right now. I have no idea what I want to eat. That's the other thing. Like I just don't have like a taste for anything, like unless I'm like absolutely like craving it. I'm like, oh, I want this, and then it's like I want it like right now. But yeah, already I'm starting to get nauseous already. I have like 2 crackers left. I've been eating this. I ate this whole stack of crackers from this morning. I went in the pantry and got these this morning, and I have 2 left. I've literally just been snacking on them. Been trying to chug water this morning too, since I knew I had to go do labs this morning. Shoot, I should have went pee while I was in there. Yeah, so all right, I'm gonna go run a couple errands right now because I feel the best in the morning, and then as the day goes on, that's when I just get worse and worse and worse and worse. So gonna try and stay on top of my eating today. All right, you guys, one of my test results has come back, so I'll try to do these live with you when I can. It is my HCG, so oh my god, you guys, it's at 123,746. Oh, it is definitely going up. Oh my god. Last week it was at 61,151. So, and that was on Friday. So I don't know how much it's doubled or what. I don't even care at this point. I'm not even going to try to math it, but it's definitely gone up. I wonder where... Oh my god, it's so high. You guys, I don't think I've ever seen my HCG levels this high, ever. What if there's like 2 babies or something in here? Like, why are my numbers so high? It says for 7 to 8 weeks, though, I am within that range. So the 7 to 8 week range is between 7,650 to 229,000. And yeah, my levels are. So I will retest them on Friday again. And yeah, they are so high. Ah, thank God they're going up, you guys. I was so nervous. I was like, I mean, from the way that I've been feeling, I'm like, they have to be. But I've never seen them this high. I've looked at all of my HCGs like over these last couple years, and they've never been, not even the 61,000 was like the highest I've seen. The 43,000 I saw the other day was like the highest I'd seen. So, yeah, I wonder if Brandon's on a call. I'm probably gonna go and tell him. You guys. Wow. All right, you guys, it is Friday, February 21st. I'm headed out the door right now to go to my ultrasound. I am 7 weeks, 5 days today. So praying everything goes well today. I will definitely update you guys. I'm hoping that I will talk to the doctor today, or I will see the ultrasound results get posted to my portal. So yeah, say a prayer for me, although this is in the future. Just praying that this appointment goes well, that they see a baby, that they see a heartbeat, and that everything is good. I threw up for the first time this morning, so definitely feels well. I have not thrown up with any of my past miscarriages. So yeah. All right, let me get out the doors. We're already running late, of course. All right, you guys, Brandon is now here with me. We are still in the ultrasound room. So I did an over-the-belly ultrasound and a vaginal ultrasound, and the tech asked after the vaginal ultrasound if I could just stay here and wait. He's like, you don't have to go into the waiting room, you can just stay in here and wait. He's like, I just want to send this over to the radiologist and make sure everything looks good, blah, blah, blah. And I've never had this happen. Anytime I've ever gone to like an ultrasound where it's not like an in-office appointment, it's in radiology, they just send me on my way, and then I just wait for my doctor to contact me or for me to see the results on the portal. So it's just very weird and nerve-wracking. That's not weird, just out of the ordinary, like that this is happening today. So yeah, I've been sitting here for a little bit. How long have I been sitting here? Like 10 minutes? What time did I call you? I called you at 8:32. It's 8:47 and I'm still sitting here. So so nervous, you guys. I told Brandon, I said, what if they saw 5 babies on the screen and the guy is just, oh, here they come. The tech just came back in here right now. He said he's messaging with the doctor and he'll be back in shortly. Like, what does this mean? Oh my god. It's in God's hands. I mean, whatever happens, happens. But it's just like, this is so weird. I've never been told to wait. Alright, you guys, well, I guess I will update you once he comes back in here. Like, I'm like, are you gonna tell me something? Or are you just gonna send me on my way after this? So, I'm going crazy.
For that. So I talked to the radiologist. He said he's going to read it, and your doctor should get it in a couple of hours.
Okay.
So good luck with everything.
Okay.
And sorry, and it's not like I'm trying to withhold information, but
Yeah.
it has to come from the doctor.
That makes sense.
And
Okay.
thanks for being patient.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
absolutely.
No
All right.
worries. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're welcome.
All right.
And you said you have to do labs, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm gonna go do labs.
Oh.
To get a phone call into you before they leave today because we close at 5.
Yeah, I mean, that would be great because I'm already just having a lot
Do you
of
want me to
anxiety
schedule that,
on.
though,
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Okay.
but it would be nice
just
because
in
I'm.
case that you don't get the phone call?
Yeah.
Okay. So just so we can hold that appointment for you. And then I'll also send your message to one of the providers here today to see if they can give you a phone call before they leave today, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You take care.
Great, bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh my god.
Cardiac activity consistent with the early pregnancy loss. Are you experiencing any bleeding?
No bleeding.
No bleeding, okay. And do you know how far along you are based on your last period?
Based on my last period, I should be 7 weeks and 5 days.
So you're 1 week behind, kind of, huh? 1 week
Yeah.
behind?
That's what it seems like, yeah.
Is like are you are the periods every 30 days or it is like every 40 days or 35, 40 days?
They're usually like 28 to 30 day cycles, I believe.
20 to 30-day cycle. Okay, got it. Okay. Then obviously you're a little bit behind.
I'm sorry, say that again?
You are 1 week behind,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, that's what it seems like. I'm just thinking if they didn't see anything last week and now they're seeing something this week, you know.
Right. It could be early pregnancy also, right?
Yeah.
Possible.
Mhm.
But if you're not bleeding, we don't have to jump and do anything. We can always rescan again
Okay.
next week.
Okay.
Confirm one way or the other way, right?
Mhm.
Then you're 6 weeks and 4 days along. You really sometimes you may not see a heartbeat.
Mhm. Yeah.
Waiting for another next week, maybe 4 or 5 days. That could help us to go one way or the other. That's what I would recommend if you're not bleeding.
Okay.
Nothing much. Yeah. So that's they do see some bleeding, but obviously you're not bleeding.
Yeah, I haven't had anything.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So we can take this in a positive manner too.
Okay.
That it's a really early pregnancy, we're not seeing a heartbeat. So why don't we repeat it? Repeat the scan. Since the girls are all gone, I cannot schedule you for any anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, in the meantime, if you end up having any bleeding or something, don't hesitate to go to the ER. But I think right now you're doing good. So.
Okay. Yeah, and like I've been doing HCG as well, and my levels are still going up. I don't think that they're quite doubling. I don't know if you can tell me if they look okay.
After certain reaching 100,000, it doesn't double.
Okay.
So nothing to worry about on the doubling part. So up to, yeah, so it has been increasing.
Mhm.
Progesterone seems to be okay too, right?
Yeah, my progesterone was fine. Levels are going up.
Correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think, to me it looks, well, we always want to
Yeah.
the positive.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think so. I agree with you. If you want to wait next week, maybe end of next week,
Yeah.
Thursday or something.
Yeah.
To take a look and then go from there.
Okay. Sounds good.
You're okay, Jennifer? You're hanging there, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You have a good weekend.
All right.
Okay?
You
Take
too.
care.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh my God. So I haven't even told you guys yet, but if you just heard from that phone call, I got my radiology results back, and they're basically saying that I'm measuring 6 weeks, 4 days, but there was no cardiac activity. And I'm just thinking maybe I ovulated late, because we went in last week and they saw like nothing on the ultrasound. Like they couldn't really see anything. Like they kind of saw something, but it just wasn't very clear. But now that they're seeing something and I'm 6 weeks and measuring 6 weeks and 4 days, no cardiac activity. I've been like on all the polls online, of course, and they're all saying like, you know, it's just too early. So I think I'm going to wait until I get to 8 weeks, and I will go from there and see if we can see a heartbeat, and then, you know, praying that we see one then, and go from there, because I'm just like, I feel like it's too early. I'm not having any bleeding. They did say I have a small gestational, what do they call it? They said I had a small perigestational hematoma, and I know that some women have hematomas during pregnancy and they just kind of resolve on themselves, so that's what I'm just praying is what's going to happen with me. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, I saw this report and I just immediately saw, like, it says intrauterine embryo is present with a crown rump length of 7.1 mm without cardiac activity. Diagnostic for early pregnancy loss. Small perigestational hematoma. Ultrasound age 6 weeks, 4 days. And yeah, like my ovaries are fine. My everything else looks good. So I'm just like, yeah. So the doctor I just talked to, she was like, yeah, I'm not concerned right now. You're not having any bleeding or anything like that. That, you know, we're good. I am feeling a little right now, like kind of crampy and stuff, but I just worked for the last couple hours on my feet nonstop. I haven't really eaten today. And so I feel like once I eat and like rest that I'll feel better, but I'm just feeling a little achy down in my lower abdomen today. Like it's not terrible, like where I'm like, oh my God, it's hurting, or I feel like I'm cramping, but it's just a little achy. So I just think that I need to just rest. And plus I've been having a lot of like gas and like indigestion. And so I don't know if that has to do with it, but I really think I just need to get like a good meal in me and rest. So Brandon actually Brandon took the girls. They went down to my stepson's game. So I'm here by myself, getting some rest, some quiet. And yeah, I'm going to probably order me some DoorDash right now and eat. So I feel like we are good. I'm keeping this in God's hands, and we're just going to go from there. So we're going to wait 2 weeks. I'm probably not even going to even do any more HCG blood draws. I don't want to keep getting myself anxious over that, and just pray for no spotting, no nothing, and that everything will be fine. And we'll just retest in like a week and a half when I'll be like 8 weeks. So yeah, that is the update. All right, hello everybody. It's been a couple weeks since I last checked in with you guys, but today is our third ultrasound appointment. We are going in today to see if baby is growing. Well, I know baby is growing. We're gonna manifest that and put that into the universe. Baby is growing, making sure we're gonna see a heartbeat today. And yeah, I think the last time I talked to you guys, I was 6 weeks and 4 days. I am currently now 8 weeks and 2 days. So yeah, I'm excited and nervous, of course. You know, after having like 5 pregnancy losses, it's hard to get excited. It's like you want to get excited, but then at the same time, it's just like you don't want to get excited to be let down. But yeah, I feel like I like lightweight haven't been able to like enjoy this pregnancy just because it's just like there's so much unknown for me. But yeah, I'm excited to go to this appointment today. I just want to know where I'm at. I've been getting very anxious lately, just wanting to know like what is going on, what's going on in there, like how's this baby doing. I know as for me, like I've been so sick, you guys, super sick. Like I've actually been throwing up since like 3 o'clock this morning. And yeah, just trying to eat something, but it's struggle to see. Trying to eat some oatmeal, and yeah. So I'm definitely feeling all of the pregnancy symptoms. Like I've been sleeping a lot. throwing up, not feeling good, food aversion, smell aversion, that nasty taste in my mouth, like I'm having all of the things. So just praying that this appointment goes well. So yeah, I am headed home to get Brandon right now, and then we're literally going to be like straight out the door because my appointment is literally in like 20 minutes, I want to say. My appointment's in like 20 minutes. It's going to take us like 20 minutes to get there. So I'm trying to hurry up and get Brandon so we can hurry up and get to the doctor's office. Thank goodness there's like a 15-minute grace period that they give you, because we're going to need all of that 15-minute grace period right now. But yeah, I will check back in with you guys once we get to the doctor's office, and hopefully I'll be able to get some footage for you guys. And yeah, if not, I will just update you guys after. All right, just got into the room, so we are waiting for the doctor to come in. I feel like we have been waiting on the doctor forever, and I'm getting more and more anxious. But they did bring in the ultrasound machine, so hopefully this will be happening soon. And I have to pee really, really bad. So yeah, I don't think I need to have a full bladder for this appointment, but yeah, pregnancy symptoms. I feel like I'm peeing all day. Hello.
So that was on the 21st. So definitely be like around 7-8 weeks now. Any spotting or nothing? Okay.
Very sick, vomiting.
Well, you know, the thing is that it's not the embryo that produces the HCG. That's feel good. You know that. All right, let me go get my nurse and we'll do it.
Okay.
Again.
They make it sound like there's like not gonna be anything, you know? Yeah, I feel like they're just so negative
Yeah.
about it. All right, hello everybody. It is officially D&C day. I feel like I haven't updated you guys since my last appointment. Sorry, I am rushing right now to get out the door, and I still need to make myself something to eat because I have to take like a bunch of medications before my procedure. Basically, I think the last thing you guys saw was me and Brandon going to the doctor's last week. It was last Wednesday, and they basically couldn't really see anything on the screen. There was no heartbeat, there was no nothing. I actually ended up going to a different doctor's office the following day. So that was March 6th. So we went to our last appointment March 5th, and then again on March 6th. Because I just didn't like the care that I received that Wednesday. Like, everybody was just so cold, no empathy. I was just really in my head like, no, like this can't be real, like this can't be true. Like, I was totally expecting to see like a heartbeat, see a baby, everything on the screen. And so I decided to go to a different location on that Thursday, and they were way nicer, made me feel so much better about everything. Yeah, and I just decided that day that I was just gonna get a D&C, since she was like, yeah, your gestational sac doesn't look good. I don't like the way this pregnancy is looking. Like, she was basically just like, this pregnancy is not viable. So, hold on you guys, my dad is calling me. But yeah, basically the appointment just didn't go very well, so it just didn't sit right with me. That second appointment, I felt much better. She just explained things better. I had more, you know, like empathy and stuff, and I was just like, okay, like, I just had to tell myself in my brain, like, you know, this pregnancy is over. It doesn't look like a viable pregnancy. And so I was just like, all right, let me just go ahead and schedule a D&C. So that is happening today. Unfortunately, Brandon is out of town right now. So my dad and my stepmom are taking me to my appointment, and then they'll be watching the girls while I am recovering, because I have to take like Norco, I have to take ibuprofen before my appointment. And what I've seen from the last two D&Cs, or what I've experienced, is that I just get very drugged up, especially off the Norco, because it's just not something I take, and my system is just so sensitive. So I'm usually like pretty drugged up, and so I usually come home and I pass out after my procedures. So that's what I'm like expecting to happen today. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna get ready to go right now. My dad's literally about to pull up to my house. I need to grab some food really quick so I can be out the door so we can get there, because it's gonna probably take a little bit of time to get there because it's raining, it's storming outside, and we've got to drive about like 30-40-ish minutes to the doctor's appointment. I'm actually going back to the same doctor's office that I went to last Thursday, because I I don't want to be seen at the doctor's office that's closest to my house like ever again. I do not want to go there anymore. I've just had bad experiences. I feel like every time I've gone there, it just doesn't feel good. It feels very cold. And so I'm like, I rather just drive further and get better care overall than, you know, go somewhere that's like down the street from my house. So yeah. All right, you guys, I will probably try to check in with you guys after. Yeah, I'm trying to like remain calm right now because I'm feeling like just like I guess I am a little anxious, of course, going into like a procedure. They're going into my uterus and, you know, all of that, but just feeling like a little bit lonely because this is going to be the first time I'm doing this procedure by myself because Brandon's not here and he's usually in the room with me. So like just basically I feel like I'm going into this by myself. Like I know I'm not by myself, but that's just kind of how I feel. Like this whole process just always feels a little bit lonely and all of that because I'm like the only one going through it and walking through it and like experiencing it because everything is happening to me. Like I would have waited to do this appointment until Brandon got back into town, but I'm just tired of all the pregnancy symptoms, feeling the way that I'm feeling. And honestly, I just like want to be able to move forward and heal, and so we can go back to the fertility clinic and get the rest of our testing done so we can find out what's happening so that we can have our last and final baby that we want to bring into this family. So yeah, in order for that to happen, like I have to have this pregnancy end so everything can clear out, so my HCG can go back to 0, so then we can find out what's going on. So that's why, you know, I was just like, I need to have this appointment now. Plus my birthday is next week too, you guys. My 40th birthday is next weekend. And I just want to get the healing process going so that I can somewhat enjoy my 40th birthday, because right now I'm like not even looking forward to it, to be honest. And so yeah, but all right, let me go. I will try to update you guys a little bit later. My dad is here, so yeah, let me go. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Gotta go up. All right, I am in the room waiting for the doctor to come. About to change from the waist down and get started. Oh, I look like a mess. I am back home from my DNC. This was definitely the hardest one that I've had to do. The doctor, when I went in there, she told me, you know, how everything was gonna go. She did not mention about ultrasound, and she was like, I don't usually do ultrasound before or after her when she does DNCs, but she ended up doing it for me. We went in and looked around one more time. My gestational sac was measuring about like 9 weeks, which is, I would have been 9 weeks and 4 days today. And baby passed at 6 weeks, 4 days. But obviously my gestational sac was still growing. Like when she went in and numbed me, that part hurt, which is the part that I know that normally hurts. But when she went to do the dilation, oh my God, you guys, this was like the worst one out of my third DNC. This was the worst one. It definitely hurt a lot more than my past ones. And I think too, because normally I take 2 Norcos before my DNCs, and this time I only took 1, and then 1 800 milligram ibuprofen. And she was just like, did you take the medication before? And I was like, yeah, I took it. But it just hurt so bad. And then at one point she accidentally had like clipped my cervix and something else. I don't know what she said, and that hurt so bad. But just like overall, it was not a good experience. She was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like this was the worst one out of all 3 that you've had. And I'm just like, yeah, that one wasn't too fun. I mean, it's not fun in general. You know, it's not great in general, but I don't want to do. I'm just like, I pray I never have to have any more DNCs like ever again. Definitely will be making sure that once I get my first period, that we will not be having any intercourse during that ovulation time. I definitely just want to be able to go with everything through the fertility doctor, because I don't want to go through this process anymore. Go with, you know, whatever the fertility doctor is saying, whether that be IUI or if that is in vitro. We'll figure out where we're gonna go from here. So yeah, you guys, so I'm gonna get ready to sit down and relax. The Norco is definitely kicking in, or it started to kick in like right after we left the appointment. Like I felt like as soon as I like got off the elevator and was walking out the door is when I felt like, oh, okay, I feel a little druggy now. So yeah, I'm just gonna go home, I'm home. I'm gonna go and sit down and rest and yeah, start my healing process, so. All right, you guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just end the video here. And yeah, I will hopefully be returning to regular vlogs. And yeah, my birthday's next week, so hopefully I'll be able to take you guys along with some of that. But I definitely just want to get back into regular life, back into a routine and all of that. So yeah, all right, you guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody.